Hey, this is Kevin, Big Kev's Performance. I'm going to show you the difference between a 2014 Teryx head and a 2013 Teryx head. This your 14, this your 13. We've been getting some phone calls. Somebody's giving some information that there's a big change on the Teryx heads. The new heads are 200 thousandths. The runners, the intake and exhaust runners, are 200 thousandths of an inch larger. And guys are asking if they should be swapping over to them. So I'm going to show you the difference between the two. We're going to take a measurement here of the 2014, and you got to remember to take 10-15 thou in for some casting flash. We're going to go all the way in here, inch 395, back to 0, inch 398. So no difference there. You do see a little bit of difference there for the fuel injector and stuff, where it sprays the pattern. So we'll switch around here to the exhaust. Remember, this is the 14, this is the 13. We're going to take a measurement here of the 13 all the way in, inch 247. In here where the actual runner is, 256. Not even 10 thousandths of an inch. And there's some casting flash in here. So I think maybe what the person that's, that these guys are getting this information from, maybe they haven't pulled this thing down, but it does have a recess in here, just a relief for the exhaust, as you can see. I mean, but it's not even, I would say 175, 180 thou. It's actually, you see here, it's 200 thou, but that doesn't make any power. This is just a relief for the exhaust, so it sits up in there. No power difference. This thing, there are a couple little differences. Obviously on the intake side, 13 still has a vacuum port because they've used this head since 05 on your brute forces. The 14 does not have the embossament's there, so they could put it in, but the tube's not there. This head also has a combustion chamber change, which this is nothing new to Kawasaki. They've been using this combustion chamber design since 2002. This is off your 13s. This is what's on a brute force and a Teryx up through 13. Brute force in 2012 switched to this combustion chamber design too. Valve diameter are exactly the same on both of them. The one other difference was the spacing on the exhaust flange. The exhaust flange is larger, gives you a little bit more room to get a nut off there, especially for your aftermarket pipes, custom pipes. So you're looking at about 200 thousandths of an inch larger between the center line of the exhaust studs. But that's it. No, we actually, on our engine dyno, on our crank dyno, with this combustion chamber design, we actually lose a few foot-pounds of torque over this design. So no, I would not trade this head for that head. Peak horsepower will be the same, but we do make a little less torque. It's got a 2cc smaller combustion chamber. So, but I did want you guys to know it's a lot easier for me to make a little short video than talking on the phone about it several times. But all the everything else is located the same. Oh yeah, the oil tube. There's no external oil tube that you got to mess with in the cylinder or the head on the new 14. It's made in. So there's no oil tube that you have to deal with. It's cast into the cylinder. So other than that, you've seen the difference here.